Well, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I hope you guys are having a great day. It's a late start today. Of course, I was feeling bad yesterday, but I don't think you care. So make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're going to talk about breaking news. We got YG's LA home in the hills was the cops paid a visit and took four people into the cars. This is resulting from that July 4th incident that happened with his truck. And then we got Rick Ross. He has his eyes set on Jordyn Woods, causing controversy with the Kardashians. Let's get right into this. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button, guys. I appreciate you guys. I hope you're having a positive day, staying positive today. That's what it's all about. I'm still feeling a little sick, but hey, power through it, right? So let's get into it. We got YG. He still maintains the fact that he was nowhere near the incident that happened on July 4th with his truck. But it was your truck involved. That's the unfortunate thing. He had a bulletproof Escalade, and it was involved in the cops going back and forth with the people driving the truck, back and forth. I told you the LAPD were going to investigate, okay? And that's what they did. You know, it's pretty obvious. That one guy took off from the truck, one guy got arrested. And this all happened in Compton just a week after Slim 400 was blammed up down there. And thankfully, he made it through and powered through, and he's recovering. He even had some comedy where he said, you know, they bought the weapons from Walmart. They didn't work properly because he's still alive. But I wouldn't joke around about that. But you know, he has to say something. But they didn't say. Now, I think YG is on tour. YG Tour 2019. I'm pretty sure he's on tour right now. So he will not get arrested until he comes home. I know they haven't spoken about that, and I'm not wishing that upon him. I like YG. But I'm pretty sure that they're going to have to arrest him because it's his truck, and they went to his house. I'm surprised that you know, who has all those people at your house when you're on tour? That's what I'm curious about. I don't know. I hope YG's able to beat all this, though. Yeah, he's definitely... Oh, no, he's not on tour. I think he's home. So, anyways, we'll have to see what happens with that. But, you know, if he was in studio, he's in studio. He has an alibi, you know? So, they're going to probably just try to book him for, you know, his truck being involved in something. I mean, it's a bulletproof truck. I don't know. It's a weird circumstance, but I'm pretty sure he has plenty of money to beat it, as he should. And I hope he does beat it. Anyways, let's get on to the next story. We got Rick Ross. He employs Jordyn Woods in his next video. I mean, Jordyn Woods cheated with Tristan Thompson, who was Chloe's guy. And it's amazing that everyone's just having her. She was in Gunna's music video. Now, I think Rick Ross is trying to smash. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, that's just... He gets down a little different, man. Like, he had Lear galore after Meek Mill and tried to wife her and put a ring on it. And then after he was done, he passed it to QC P, and he had a baby with her. And then now she's off with some basketball player. You know, I saw him on a plane or something. So it's a little spooky, man. You know, so I'm pretty sure Rick Ross is trying to wipe that. You know, get her, you know, back, take her back to Atlanta and Miami, and get some publicity for his album. His album drops in a few weeks, and he's probably just trying to get some publicity for Port of Miami too, by getting in, you know, the TMZs and all that. It's a good plan. I wonder if Jordyn Woods is going to have a long career or a short career. Is this only live right now because she, you know, is the Kardashians are talking about her and everything, or is this going to be it for her? You know, like you know, a little bit of a hype and that's it. Nasty out here, man. Everybody's just sharing each other. Other news: Chris Paul likely to start season with OKC after Tristal. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, Kanye and Kim Kardashian were asking the president for help in A$AP Rocky's case. I mean, that's good. They have a positive. They have a direct connection. Use it, you know, because A$AP Rocky needs to come home, man. You know, that's not fair, man. It's not right that A$AP Rocky's over there in the conditions he's in for defending himself in Sweden. Cardi B does not subscribe to banning Sweden. She supports A$AP Rocky, but she needs to go get her money. And people don't have that same sentiment when 50 Cent and some others were booked in Saudi Arabia after Nicki Minaj canceled her Saudi Arabia appearance because of the way they treat women. But hey, it's funny what certain people can get away with. Anyways, guys, this is Jordyn Taylor with JT News. Appreciate you guys, and I'll check you guys on the next video. Peace.
Let's get real about money, because we always need this check. It's summertime. It's easy to blow your money. And you got to get real and start thinking about life in the future. And we all need these. I need these talks all the time. Okay. So let's start by how to save money. Let's put aside investing money for a second and just talk about saving your money. Now, we all get through this. We all go through this thing when you get paid, and then 4 weeks goes by, and you look back at your check, and you're like, or you look back at your account, and you're like, where did I spend all this money? And without knowing it, you're swiping your debit card everywhere. That's how they get us. You know, you're swiping your debit card, debit card, not even thinking about it, because paper money isn't leaving your pocket. You're just, it's like digital. It doesn't feel like anything. But, you know, those little trips to Chick-fil-A and, you know, going to, you know, Home Depot and getting this, or, you know, you went to the beach and you got a couple burgers, you know, this and that, you know, like, all that stuff adds up, you know. So the best thing to do is right when you get paid. I don't know if you get paid every 2 weeks or if you get paid once a month. It's always different. What you do is you got to calculate your bills. So necessities, rent, electricity, cable, food. Okay, that's the kind of stuff you got to like map out. What I do is I get a chart, I get a piece of paper, and I just map out everything I'm spending money on. Put everything down. You know, your Netflix, this, your Apple Music, your Spotify. Put all that down. Put down your car insurance, your car note, all that kind of stuff. And then first go through your expenses and see if you can get any of these down. Maybe you can go back into your car insurance. Call your car insurance company and see if they can give you a better rate. Call your car loan company. See if your credit went up. By checking on creditkarma.com or anything, and see if they'll give you a better financing situation. Maybe you finance it at 6%, maybe they'll do 5% now. You don't know. You know, you got to try to get your bills down, because the more your bills go down, the more money you have to have fun with, okay? So what I do is, okay, say your monthly expenses is $2,000 to $3,000. Say it's $2,000, right? That, say your rent is, you know, $1,250, which is unlikely in most areas, right? It's usually about $2,000, right? But say it's $1,250, then, you know, electricity is usually about $100. Cable and internet's about $100, you know, so you're at what, $1,450 now. Then you got your car note, that's usually about $120. Then you got food, you know, food is what, $100 a week if you're living meagerly, you know. If you got kids and stuff, it's more like $200 a week. And big tip with shopping, don't shop at the grocery store like Publix or Shop and Shop or any of that. Always, when you buy in bulk at like a Costco or something, you're forced to buy just what you need and not what you're hungry for at the moment, and it lasts longer. I save so much money shopping at Costco. I spend $100, but I got food for the whole week. I'm good. You know, instead of going to Publix, every trip costs $60 to, you know, and you can go 3 or 4 times. You know, you're spending way more money. So what I do is say, you know, so say just hypothetically $2,000, right? And say you're getting $2,000 every 2 weeks. So what you do is the first week you put aside $1,000, the other $1,000 is fun money. Now what I would do with the fun money is I would take $500 of that and put that away. I would set up, you can set up multiple accounts with your bank. So I would put $500 into savings immediately for saving, okay? You never know when you're gonna have a rainy day. Put $500 into fun money, which I would get a separate debit card for, okay? And make sure there's no overdraft. You don't want to overdraft. You don't want to go beyond that. The card doesn't work once it gets past there, okay? And then the other part for bills, you put that in your checking, okay? And then you do that every 2 weeks. So you're always putting away $500 for this, for just emergencies. You need to have at least 2 to 3 months rent and just covering your ass for emergencies. What if hypothetically you lose your job, or you're in a transition, you're sick of your job and you want to get another job? Sometimes there's a 3 months in there where you're going to need that slush fund, so you should always have a slush fund. And then, just to manage your finances better, get an app. Go on Quicken or something. You can download Quicken or something. Start logging all your expenses. Every time you make a transaction, I don't care if it's for gum or gas, track your expenses for 2 to 3 weeks and see where you're spending. Some of these programs, just search in apps, spending habit app or spending app or a spending ledger. Sometimes it'll graph it out to see, you're spending this much of your money on gas, this much on food, this much on going out, and then you can really see where you're messing up. I'm not even going to get into investing on this one. Just get your spending habits down, and always keep it to a minimum. You can still have fun, but don't have too much fun, because it can cost you your peace of mind. Anyways, guys, I'll check you.